You left your well-paid job. Why?
Well, I felt that I had bigger things that I wanted to explore. So I was working in advertising, and in advertising, what you end up doing, even as a creative director of an agency, is you're filling rectangles. You're filling rectangles of media space, and that can be a poster outside, it can be a television, it can be a cinema ad, it can be in a newspaper, a magazine. You know, it's just whatever it is, it's usually a rectangle. Fill this rectangle with something. And I've been fascinated with the brain and with creativity, what it is, how we get better at that. And I wanted to explore the wider world of creativity. So I felt that after 20 years in advertising, it was probably time for me to do that. And in 2010, I moved out of advertising and I started to explore, do lots of reading, do research. And I'm really interested now. I think we're coming to a place I'm getting a much better understanding of what creativity is. And I'm sharing that in talks and in books and in bits of broadcast and all sorts of things. I'm very interested in making everyone understand that they all have the ability to come up with ideas and to get better at coming up with ideas. Good ideas come from having good inputs. So if we understand that you've got inputs, you've got process, you've got output. Now, if you don't put interesting things into your head, you're not going to get interesting things out of your head. It's as simple as that. So the people who can come up with great ideas are ones who've fed their minds in an interesting way. And if you want to come up with ideas that no one else can come up with, then you need to put things into your head that no one else has in their head. And that's what makes you really valuable at coming up with ideas. The processing bit, that's pretty easy to teach and pretty easy to learn. There's lots of ways lots of exercises you can use to try and come up with ideas. But when I talk about it, I talk about most people are pulled into the center of the norm. They want to be like everyone else. Creative people don't. They kind of diverge from that. They're different from everyone else in some way, either out of no choice of their own, or because they want to. And that lets them explore a wider territory than just this restrictive circle of what normality is. And they also have this drive to make stuff, to be productive. So they're a bit weird and they're productive, so they're productive weirdos, is what creative people really are.